So I think even with this, like, I think our brand, we're trying to focus maybe on like a lifestyle of feeling, but again, I still don't exactly get exactly like this is about the suiting, right?
Yeah, I don't feel like who you're talking to from what I'm seeing. But I will say, you have the brand together, your logo is on everything, you're on Instagram, you're on Pinterest, they have all of the elements that they need. I just think the brand could be elevated a little bit to speak to that higher end customer who maybe can afford. I just assume right off the bat that having a suit custom made isn't the least expensive thing to do.
Right, it's about not buying something at H&M,
you're not gonna just walk out with
You have to do a few sessions and get measured, all of this. And yeah, I agree. When you're selling to a more affluent client, your marketing has to really match that in all respects, because you're expecting them to pay a lot more than what's available.
Right. And there are tons of people who will and can and do. So we want to find that person and kind of narrow that down, whether they're a man or a woman. So I went ahead and I came up with so many more mood words for your business after I had this all set, but these are some of the things that I sort of came up with. You don't even have to write it down, I'll give it to you. So it's a smart, and smart being, this is the person we're talking to and also the clothes. Both of these things kind of interchange. It's not just our person that we made up. It's not just the brand. That's just all of the things that sort of we want to describe the experience that they're going to have when they come to your site, and then when they go into your store, and then when they leave with their awesome suit, because all those things are going to be a great experience for them. So I went ahead and did a little redesign in my hotel room on Wednesday night with the photos. He sent me a couple of the behind the scenes photos, which couldn't have really been any more perfect. So it was pretty fun. And so, again, keeping with very, very simple, clean, keeping your A in the circle, changing up the font a little bit, making it just feel a little bit higher end.
Right.
And so here we go with the photos. Which
and wait, I want to wait. I'm excited, and I'm surprised. And this, I think, is amazing, because what I noticed right away, it matches those words you mentioned. This is edgy, this is smart, confident, it's simple, which you keep mentioning, and it's very clear in what it's trying to say. And I think it's about design, it's about style. So
great, good, well, good.
Amazing.
It would be terrible if you said, I don't.
No. Wow.
So here we are with some of the photos that Adam provided to me so quickly, thank you. And I mean, they couldn't have been shot any more perfectly for what he's doing. They're just gorgeous. I was like, I love this, I love this. I do. I sat in my hotel room instead of going out and doing anything fun and redesigned this on Wednesday night. So we talked about adding a little bit of pattern for interest. Adding the houndstooth kind of lends itself towards tailored suit to me. You can use this A throughout wherever it works on images. I saw that you did do that, and that looked good with your other A. And then I changed the tagline just a little bit, custom clothing for the well-dressed man and woman.
Oh, wow.
And then that's kind of a faux homepage, really. And then here are some other ways you can use the photos.
Wow. Wow, that's awesome.
Oh, good. I'm glad you like it. So I love having the pattern in there. I love having just a little bit here and there, and I also thought it could be really fun to change that up for the season. So holiday, you do a red plaid, something, just little touches of it. You don't want to overpower, but the photos, again, are gorgeous. The photos are what's really making this and elevating it. And then I just add my little fun on top of it. But it all works really well together, and I think you get a much better sense of what the branding or what the company is and who they're talking to and what they're selling. So I really like that.
Can I just give some shout out praise?
Yeah.
Christine Tough Toodle says, can we just put her on my staff, please?
Yes.
Elia Williams says, this is everything. This is
That's awesome.
Hire her, Pomegranate says. But really, people are saying from artist Karen, it's masculine and yet stylish. What else do we have?
Well, Claire of RA says we should all just hire Christine.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of loves it.
Marketing Mojitos loves the black and white.
318 Media says, yes, it takes the brand to a whole other level. Echo says she's amazing and quick, a natural.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Thanks, guys. Well, you can see I didn't add any color to this, and I actually tried a couple of times. I'll even go back to the first page. I tried a couple of times to add color, and it just didn't need it. It was just distracting, I think, from what we had going on, and so I kept with the grays and the black. And I think if you do want to introduce a color, you know, oh, that looks a lot brighter up here than it does, but like a dark plum,
Purple,
like purpley, kind of gray plum even. And then you can always, I love adding the, you know, when it was established. When was it established?
I think it was 2010,
Oh, okay.
right there at the beginning of 2000, or into 2010, beginning of 2011. And it's funny that you chose this color because I was told that that is actually one of our signature colors, symbolic of our brand, I guess.
Okay, good, great, yeah. And I think it works. And I think that this maybe even has a little blue in it when I see it blown up. I was designing all of this on an itty bitty little laptop, which I have to say, I can't do it. I can't do it. I need my big computer. I should have brought it with me. So it's hard to see how it's going to look up on the big screen. But I think that something like that would be a great fit for what you guys are doing.
Absolutely. I think so too.
I will go back. I love this one. And I mean, was this guy a model for you?
Yeah,
or was he just part of the, he's part of the
These are
fashion show?
some of the models in the fashion show, yeah. So at this point, they're getting prepped to go out, and this young lady's getting makeup done and all of this. And I think that's actually on the runway. But I really sent these photos to you because I selected a few, and I really felt like they captured that confidence or that moment.
They
you
do.
know, like especially that photo and that photo, like the poise, the confidence, that sort of really stylish.
Yeah, and
so.
poise is another great word for your mood words. You know,
Okay.
I mean, like all of those. That's exactly what you want to be doing and thinking like that when you are talking about, you know, updating or rebranding. But you can just see the difference between just the font for the logo. That was really my big.
Right.
Where'd it go? There it is. So back to that, just being like a little bit confusing, a little bit not sure what you're selling, not sure who you're selling it to. But again, you guys did a good job. You branded it across